Your budget didn't fail because you're weak. It failed because it was designed by someone optimistic. That person was you. On a Sunday, before the week started, here's what budgeting advice assumes about you. It assumes that if you know the right numbers, what you should spend, what you should save, you'll follow through. It assumes that awareness creates discipline. It doesn't. Knowing you shouldn't spend money doesn't stop you from spending it, especially when you're tired, especially when the week was long, especially when the purchase feels like the only quiet moment in an otherwise loud day. That's not weakness, that's Tuesday evening. And any system that requires you to fight Tuesday evening repeatedly, every month, forever, is not a system. It's a punishment schedule. Papi's rule number 1. If your budget needs willpower, it's already broken. Not struggling, not imperfect, broken. Because willpower is not a financial strategy. It's a resource. It runs out. It runs out faster when work was humiliating, faster when you didn't sleep, faster when you said yes to something you wanted to say no to. The best money systems don't ask for your willpower. They remove the decisions that require it. That's the difference between a system and a resolution. A resolution says, I will be stronger this time. A system says, I won't need to be. You know exactly how this goes. Sunday evening, you open a note or a spreadsheet or just a blank page. You write down the numbers: rent, food, transport, the subscriptions you keep meaning to cancel. It looks reasonable. It looks like a plan. By Wednesday, something happened that wasn't in the plan. A dinner, a bad day that ended in a purchase you can't fully explain. Something that felt like relief at the time. By Friday, you stopped checking the budget, not because you forgot, because looking at it made you feel worse than not looking at it. By Sunday, you opened a new note. This is not a discipline problem. This is a design problem. A budget that requires you to check it, update it, feel guilty about it, and recommit to it every single week is a second job. An unpaid second job that makes you feel bad about coffee. Nobody signed up for that. And here's the part nobody says out loud. The budget didn't fail because you spent too much. It failed because it was built for a version of you that doesn't exist. The version that isn't tired. The version that doesn't have a Wednesday. The version that makes every financial decision with full clarity and zero emotional weight. That person is not coming. Build the system for the person who is actually there. The fix is boring, which means it works. 3 accounts. Account 1, fixed. Rent, bills, subscriptions, everything predictable. This account runs in the background. You don't touch it. You don't spend from it. It just handles the parts of your life that cost the same every month. Account 2, spend. This is where your week lives. Food, transport, the coffee, the occasional thing you actually enjoy. You know the number. When it's gone, it's gone. No guilt. The limit is structural, not moral. Account 3, buffer. Not investments, not retirement. Just a quiet pile of money that means one bad month doesn't collapse everything else. 3 to 4 weeks of basic expenses. It doesn't have to be there immediately. It just has to be growing. 3 accounts, fixed, spend, buffer. You set it up once. You don't maintain it every week. You don't feel guilty about it. It just runs. That's the whole system. If it sounds too simple, that's the point. Most budgets fail because they were designed for a motivated person. You are not always a motivated person, neither is anyone else. The system that survives your worst Thursday is the only system worth building, not the one that works when you're optimistic, the one that works when you're not. This is Papi, the System Club. Less panic, better money.